Good morning, and welcome to the last regular edition of Stag TV for the 2017-18 school year. No, this is too warm. I'm done with this. Just. The Key Club Blood Drive is coming up on Tuesday, May 29th. Let's hear about this important event from Faith Patterson.
The blood drive is taking place on May 29th. It begins at 8 a.m. and continues to 2:45. In December, DPHS secured more donors than any other school in Spokane, which is incredible considering how much smaller we are than most Spokane schools. The blood that the INBC collects is used to help many people in need. It can be used for cancer patients or people with life-threatening injuries, just to name a couple of uses for the blood. INBC also sends you a text when your blood is used. They tell you the type of patient it was used for. You also get to find out your blood type, which is important to know.
Well, just to help people out, it's a pretty cool experience. I actually got a text last time I did it, the same. My blood went to the hospital, helped with someone in need, so that's pretty cool. I was a little tired, but they gave you some good snacks, so.
Make sure to see Miss Shoopman to sign up to donate if you are over 16. She still has lots of open spots. Speaking of open spots, the clubs of Deer Park High School have been very busy this year. Let's watch some highlights from the past times.
Community service organization, and we've done Big Hunk Volleyball and Coaches versus Cancer. This year that money's gone to Alex's Lemonade Stand, which supports childhood cancer patients and their families. The blood drive.
We did a blood drive at the beginning of the year, and we're doing the second one this year. I don't know.
May 29th is our second blood drive. In December we did our first blood drive, and we had more usable donations than any school in Spokane, which is huge considering how much smaller we are than Spokane schools. And then we're hoping to fill even more slots than that on the 29th. So sign up for the blood drive.
This is Whitmore here with the Deer Park FFA, and I'd just like to share some highlights that happened this year. The first is when we started off the year and got to advocate for agriculture and agriculture safety at the farm day for over 400 elementary students from Deer Park. Next is when we got to embark over the mountains and take 8 students to 212-360 at the CISPA's Leadership Camp. And it was a great conference put on by our state officers and national presenters from across the United States. We went to National FFA Convention in October, and it was a great time where 3 American degree candidates were elected and given their pins. Our leadership abilities of these 42 members have grown so much this year, and I've just really appreciated everything they've given to the chapter and done for our community and our school. Being this is my 4th year here at Deer Park High School, my heart goes out to my seniors that I had as freshmen in all 4 years. I'm going to miss them, and I just want to thank them for what they've done for our chapter. The dedication and the leadership that they've presented to our other members has been greatly appreciated. And lastly, it was a cap of our state convention experience last week when we were in Pullman. Derek Luttrell was honored with his District 5 Agri-Science Star, but when we were on stage, he was elected as our state star for the state of Washington in agribusiness against 3 other students. And so right there, I think that just speaks volumes of our program and what these kids do throughout Junior Livestock Show, the Clayton Fair, and being in our community. And just thank you so much, and those are some of our highlights from this year.
If you didn't get involved in a club this year, be sure to find one to join next year. Being involved makes high school so much more memorable and fun. We spoke with Athletic Director Chris Snyder to get an update on spring sports. Let's hear about how the season went.
Okay, so all of our teams this spring have qualified for the playoffs. So it's been a really great spring for them in terms of every single team making it. Just overall they've had a great spring. They've all prepared well, and and so it's just now getting started, and we've had a few teams eliminated, but we have softball and golf and tennis and track that are all still going on. Well, everyone's preparing, at all times throughout the season. Every single game counts, and a lot of our programs here were pretty fortunate that they performed really well during the regular season, which put them in a position where they had a good seed going into the playoffs and the district tournaments, and getting ready now for either the regional tournaments or just going straight to the state tournament as well. Well, I think one of our biggest highlights right now up to this point, again, there's still a lot going on right now across the board with all the sports, but one of our biggest highlights right now has been our softball team. Our softball team finished third in league play, and just this last weekend up at Chewelah, they won the district tournament, which they were rewarded with an automatic bid to the state tournament, which will be held Memorial Weekend in Richland. So they were district champions, had a really, really great tournament, and they played really well. So we're all really excited for them. We've still got a couple weeks till the state tournament. We still have quite a few of our programs still alive. We've got boys and girls tennis that are playing in the regional tournament this weekend. Like I said, softball's already into the state tournament. Track, we are in our state qualifier this Friday and Saturday, which is held over at Riverside. So we have high expectations for our track programs to send quite a few kids to the state tournament, which is at Eastern Washington University during Memorial Weekend. And we've got our golfers right now that are playing. We've qualified 2 girls to the state tournament, and our boys are playing today to qualify for the state tournament. Both those tournaments are local. And so we're excited.
Congratulations, sports people. You've done well this year. The Deer Park Band will be participating in the Lilac Parade on Saturday night in downtown Spokane. We spoke with Taylor Belote, the band teacher. Let's have a look.
We are playing Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond and X's and O's. I forget the original artist, but kind of an older song and one that's more current. We're going to be really strong. I think the band learned the tunes very quickly. Sweet Caroline was already in our repertoire from the football and basketball season for Pep Band. That was a new song this year. X's and O's is the only other new one. The drummers have a really chopsy cadence called Chivalry, and they're doing a great job with it. So we've been out marching a little bit off and on for the past 2 weeks.
Be sure to head down to the parade on Saturday night to cheer on our Deer Park Band and Cheer Squad and see the Miss Deer Park float. But you know what else floats? You on a lake. But what can you do in the summer besides swim? Well, we did some research to find you some fun activities. You know, we appreciate you watching Stag TV and hope you have enjoyed keeping up with all of the activities at DPHS this year. Stay tuned for a special senior edition of Stag TV on Thursday, May 24th. That's it for today's Stag TV. Enjoy the weekend, everyone. Bridget? Oh, I'll fix that. That doesn't matter. Just